March Madness is finally here. Every year, there are a few teams everyone expects to go far, and then there are the teams that analytics say might actually be the most dangerous teams in the entire tournament. This year, one of those teams might be Michigan. The Wolverines have been one of the most complete teams in college basketball all season, but when you actually look at the analytics behind their success, it gets even scarier. They're elite offensively. They're elite defensively, and they have the kind of roster that can cause serious problems for teams in March. So today we're going to break down why Michigan might be one of the most dangerous teams in this year's March Madness tournament. Let's start with the numbers, because this is where Michigan really stands out. Michigan has been one of the most efficient teams in the country this season. They rank near the top nationally in offensive efficiency, which measures how many points a team scores per 100 possessions. In simple terms, Michigan doesn't just score a lot of points. They score efficiently, even against strong defenses. They also rank near the top in defensive efficiency, meaning opponents struggle to score consistently against them. And historically, the teams that win national championships almost always have both. If you look back at past champions, most of them had top 15 offenses and top 15 defenses. Michigan fits that profile perfectly. Another important stat is the NCAA net ranking, which the selection committee actually uses when determining tournament seeds. Michigan has spent most of the season ranked near the top in net, which is another sign that they've been one of the best teams in the country. So when you combine elite offense, elite defense, and a high net ranking, that's the kind of profile that usually belongs to teams making deep March. One of the biggest reasons Michigan's offense is so dangerous is because it's balanced. They average close to 90 points per game, which puts them among the highest scoring teams in the country. But what really makes them difficult to defend is how they move the ball. Michigan averages around 20 assists per game, which means the offense isn't relying on just one player to score. Instead, they're constantly creating open shots and easy looks at the basket. That kind of ball movement is incredibly difficult to stop in a tournament setting, because if one player has an off night, someone else can step up. Of course, every great team still needs star players, and Michigan definitely has them. The biggest name on the roster is Yaxel Lendeborg, who won Big Ten Player of the Year. He averages about 14.7 points, over 7 rebounds, and multiple assists per game, and he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score, rebound, defend multiple positions, and make plays for his teammates. But what really makes Michigan scary is that they have more than just one star. Another big contributor is Morris Johnson Jr. He averages around 13 points and over 7 rebounds per game, giving Michigan another strong presence in the paint. Having two physical forwards makes Michigan very difficult to match up with. Teams can't just focus on stopping Lendeborg because Johnson can hurt them inside as well. Then there's Ade Mara, the 7'3" center. His size alone creates huge problems for opponents. Mara averages around 11 points, nearly 7 rebounds, and close to 3 blocks per game. That kind of rim protection can completely change games in March Madness, because when teams drive to the basket, they're forced to deal with one of the tallest players in college basketball. At point guard, Elliot Cadeau runs the offense. He averages over 5 assists per game, making him one of the best passers in the conference. Having a strong point guard is huge in tournament play because games often slow down, and teams rely on guards to create offense in half-court situations. And then there's Trey McKinney, the freshman guard from Flint, Michigan. He averages around 10 points per game, and as the season has gone on, he's become one of Michigan's most dangerous scoring threats. Freshmen sometimes struggle in March Madness, but sometimes they become the breakout stars of the entire tournament. If McKinney gets hot, Michigan's offense becomes even harder to stop. But offense isn't the only reason Michigan is dangerous. Their defense might actually be just as good. Michigan ranks near the top of the country in defensive efficiency, meaning opponents struggle to score consistently against them. They hold teams to low shooting percentages and protect the rim extremely well. That's why Michigan is so good. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more uploads.